Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And as you see in the title, we're doing another do-it-yourself project. My husband is replacing our bedroom slider door. So it's a long time coming, trust me. It's probably a 25-year-old slider and it doesn't work well anymore. And I really wanted a new look for in there, and so we've got a new slider. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm going to bring you along on how we take the old one out and we take and put the new one in, and so we'll get bits and pieces of that. But let me go take you and show you the old slider before it comes out, because this is kind of a process, and if you've never done this before, hopefully this gives you the courage to go ahead and do it yourself, because Home Depot wanted almost $500 to install it, and we didn't even think about that, but I did see it next to the price of the door, so let's go see. Okay, here is the old slider. Oh, and you guys, if you watched my bedroom painting video, you know, we talked about this slider coming out. So, yes, it finally, I mean, you could barely open the door anymore. We're going outside here, and I'm going to turn you around and let you see that part of it. And it used to have that, the screen was the blackout screen, and it's all faded and bleached out. It's not even a blackout screen anymore. And really, you could poke your finger right through it. It's that deteriorated. So, this has got to come off. And I believe he said the trim has to come off. And, yeah, so you expose the flanges. So, and over here, so excited, here's our new door. And we got this door at Home Depot. We shopped Home Depot and Lowe's, and Home Depot had a really good deal. It had the door that I wanted, and it's close to our house, so we went with Home Depot. I just like the quality of the door better. And I can't wait to show you the surprise on this. Anyways, so let's let him get started. And if there's wind periodically, I apologize, because it's windy here in Nevada. Maybe I can get Antonio to help. On.
First you want to do, cut all the caulking around the trim. So when you pull the trim off, it doesn't tear the paper on the siding.
Oh, good to know.
On the blade, along with caulking.
Okay.
All the way down.
Oh yeah, because if you pulled that, it would just shred it right on over.
Yep.
And we just had our house painted a couple years ago, so we don't want to do that.
And I know the girl that paints around here, so we don't want to make her job any harder than we have to.
No. So on that side too. And what's the reason on that side? Just makes it easier to get it off?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's kind of like glue, huh?
Yep, kind of like glue.
Sure glad you're handy.
Yeah, so just both sides of the trim all the way around.
Okay.
So now,
Got the screen off and unhooked.
off, cut around all the trim. Now we pull the trim. So
Okay. Okay.
it's obviously nailed in there. So try to get up underneath it.
So
I'd like to think I could save it, but I know better.
yeah, you can see where it's nailed right there. So you're almost like you're pulling the nail.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of easing it out of there. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to save it.
Yeah.
Try to
And then get up under the nails that
Gently.
do come up.
gently pull it.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
It might be worth
There are your nails.
$20 worth of wood trim, new wood trim.
Yeah.
It gives Linda something to do too, so.
Yeah. I'm in there painting right now.
That's right. The fun part is coming up.
The fun part is coming up. Taking the door out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't. I'm not looking forward to that part.
No.
Okay, so we'll bring you back when the trim's off.
Antonio, make yourself useful and hand me that crowbar.
Yeah, quit slacking. I think he's still hungover.
His hands crossed, he ain't doing nothing.
I know.
Staring at everybody.
He got into your beer again, too.
He's not a very nice guy sometimes.
Antonio, thank you. See, he helped.
Cheap date.
He helped. He's not cheap. He already drank a bottle of Crown. Now he's working on your beer. Good job, Antonio. He needed that crowbar. Okay.
So typically, over here, I would have to cut 1.5 inches all the way around the door through the siding. But the builder already did this for me when they built the house.
Wow.
Because this is how you get to the flange on the door. So we
Now why
wrap
would
this around, pull this piece off,
Right.
and then you'll be able to see the flange, pull the nails, which I'll do next.
Okay, so why would a builder do that though?
Because they usually don't, they build the wall laying down, and they'll side it, laying down, windows and everything, except for the slider door. Sometimes they don't put that in until after the house is
Oh, and then they piece that piece back in.
right.
Okay.
So then they'll set the door, make sure it's all plumb level, everything closes right. Then they'll put this piece back on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
See, I learned something.
we'll pull this off now, and we'll be able to see where the door was attached to the frame.
Okay. Okay.
So here's the flange I was speaking of earlier. It doesn't have that many nails in it, which is kind of surprising to me. But there's one at the top and one at the bottom.
Wow.
So,
Well, there's two at the bottom there, but and they're nailed
one's
in.
just tacked and
Yeah.
tacked over. But I'm assuming there's these screws that are going through the jam or holding some of it too. But it's the same thing on the other side. So, anyways, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
I'll pull those off and pull that big fixed panel portion out. This will come off to lighten it.
Okay.
I wish I could pull the slider apart, but the wheels are screwed up, and that's the reason why we're replacing it in the first place. It won't roll right anymore. So, anyway, that's what we did.
Okay.
With the trim on the outside, we want to do the same thing on the inside. Cut the caulking along the frame of the door and the wood trim.
Okay.
Here. So
All right.
that way we're not having to replace anything if we don't need to.
Okay, so it took two of us to get the door out. He was able to get the use the crowbar to with Antonio's help, of course, to get that slider door part out, and then I helped get the other one out. So they'll be ready to go to the dump. Anyways, wow, that's a big look into the bedroom. All right, so now the new door.
New door.
Chop, chop, you're behind schedule.
We're going to put this flash tight. It's a self-adhesive flashing down. A lot of people call it bitchathane, but it's, you peel off the back. It's super sticky.
It is.
You get it in your hair and you're getting a haircut.
Oh no.
So you don't want that to happen. And yeah.
Okay.
So
So
but I'm
where
going
do
to put it down here on
Okay.
on
And that's to prevent
threshold.
leaking?
Yeah, it helps. And then we'll put a coat of a bead of caulking over that.
Okay.
And then when we set, oh, you're not videoing?
No, I am.
Oh, so yeah, so we'll put this down under the threshold, and then we'll run a bead of silicone over that, and then we'll set the door on there, and then we'll run silicone all the way around the perimeter edges under the flange. So
Okay.
then it'll be weather sealed. This is what we typically would put on the outside as well, but if you
Right.
were out here and you could see the siding, it doesn't, it's only 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
So,
So is it
it's
gonna
almost pointless.
is it gonna
put
go all the way up and around too?
It won't work because I
Okay.
would have to pull the siding off.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm going to run a bead of the silicone all the way around it,
Okay.
and that'll help.
So it just goes on the bottom.
I'm going to put it on the bottom.
Okay. All right.
And if whatever I can put on the outside of the flange after we set the frame, we'll silicone it, set the frame, anchor it, make sure everything's square,
Okay.
door fits and everything works, then and we'll see if we can put some on.
Okay.
That's it.
Me.
Which side you want? Yeah, get on the trailer and lift it out of the trailer.
Okay.
Off the trailer. Yeah, lift it. No.
Good Lord, no.
And we'll have to do it on the trailer. Slide it this way. Okay. So, up we go.
Against that. Okay. Is that hurting the screen? I'm just worried about the screen. There we go.
Don't let it fall over.
Let it?
Don't. Yeah, let it fall over. Yeah, just let it fall, fuck it. $100,000. Let it? Yeah. Can you? Okay, that's not there.
Scary.
Okay, grab the screen.
Okay.
Up. Okay.
These doors are heavy.
Hang on to it.
I am.
Take this door part out. You've got the door frame and that front.
I do. Got it?
Got it?
I got it.
Hang on to
I
the
got
door.
it.
Okay.
Okay, he's got the door out.
Yeah, the door out. Just hang on to that one.
Okay. Careful.
All right, I want you on this end.
So what are we doing?
Okay, go ahead and step down off the trailer. Just let me get, just don't put too much weight on it. Or grab it too much. Just gonna let it set to the
Got
ground.
it. Okay.
Come back over on this end. Hold on. Take these handles off. You're going back over. Carry it over to the step.
Okay.
Spinning, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it?
I got it.
So I gotta take my hands.
Oh. Whoa.
door.
I'm not.
You'll be
I'm not gonna
fired.
let
You and Antonio or whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's why we're not letting Antonio do this.
Got it?
Uh-huh.
Let go.
Alright.
Alright, now let's send a package. Check, make sure it actually fits.
Oh gosh.
We got it here. Beautiful.
It's gonna be beautiful. And we're switching the opening, so it's gonna open at the other side, opposite side of what it was before. And we'll have to pour a new stoop.
Yep. That's the plan, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So now what?
Cut.
Okay. Cut. Okay. Okay.
So we got the door set, and the corners are screwed off at the bottom. So now we need to square the door, and I need my lovely assistance for this.
Okay. So this
So
side.
what we do is hold on a second. You got the door frame?
Yeah.
So don't fall out. Okay. So I've got 107. That's how you square the door. Okay, take it that way a little bit. And that should be really close.
Okay.
Oh, you can't let go of it.
Whoops.
My lovely assistant.
Messed up.
A lot of pressure, I know. Hold on. Let me just double check. And that'll be perfect.
So now what?
Just hold on to it. Keep pressure on it. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Door is square. Now we'll set the door itself, the sliding part. Make sure the reveal is the same, top to bottom.
Okay.
And screw the rest of the door off.
And it's not near as heavy if you pull it apart.
Just gonna screw this part off so don't move anymore. About every other hole here.
So he's got about every other hole, and then of course the trim's gonna go back over that. But he caulked all the way around, and then when you set the door in, it actually helps hold it and seal it off as well.
Yeah,
So
there's caulking.
no
You can see
leak.
it.
And that was what kind of caulking? 100%
It's 100%
silicone.
silicone, but it's paintable.
Yeah, paintable silicone.
But it's not like we're gonna paint it. But
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
okay, so now we've got the sliding door in. So what we do now is we come over to the jamb side, and you can see that the reveal about 3/4 there, quarter there, 3/4 there. This is all you got to do is just push the jamb or the frame over. I need to get over on this side and set the reveal so it's the same. Basically from top to bottom. So just set it there. Looks pretty good right there. And voila.
Yay!
And now it's straight. The reveal is the
Yeah,
same all the way
yeah.
from top to bottom. When it's too wide, they call it cat through it because you can throw a cat through it. So.
All right.
Carpenter lingo.
Okay, so the flashing or the bitchathane, Michael put all that on there, and then Antonio said he didn't do it right. And made him redo it. Can you believe it? Anyways, it's all sealed off. This thing is not going to leak. Thanks to Antonio and Michael, we have a great door already set in place. And so now he's getting ready to make Antonio put the trim back on and make sure it's done right. And then I'm going to make him paint it. So guys, I'm excited to show you the end result, and that is we have our slider in. It's complete, it's caulked. The only thing that I have to do outside is I need to caulk and paint around the trim. We did do new trim. It's okay, but the slider is in, it's beautiful, and I'm super excited. So the secret or the surprise was the blinds that go inside, and I can shut them or I can open them, or I can pull them all the way up. I have tons of options, and the nice thing is I don't have to wipe out blinds. I can just wash the window. And then the window treatment I did was a cotton panel on each side, and it's pleated at the top, and these are hand pleats. They're really, really pretty, and I really like, and then I just swag them over. So I hope if this inspires you that you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tell me what you want to see. And I hope you come back next time for another delicious recipe or do it yourself.